Hi guys, Kat here again. Your very friendly massage therapist. In my own opinion, of course. That comes from Bob and Brad there, if anyone's ever seen it. Anyway, testimonials. I just wanted to go over some of the amazing comments. So I'm literally just going to be reading from my screen. Don't have to stay if you don't want to, but I'm going to do this anyway. So this is from the Equestrian Business Awards. And this is where people were writing in to nominate me and giving their reasons why, and it is so lovely. Now, don't blame me if I get a little bit tearful here, okay? Right. She's been fantastic to work with as a team. Holistic approach that really helps me help my customers as a saddle fitter. She's been fantastic to work with as a team. Holistic approach that really helps me help my customers as a saddle fitter. That's lovely. I think I know who that is. I have only known Catherine for a short while, and in that time she has been amazing. My mare has ongoing issues and I have had numerous equine physios and vets out to see her. Catherine is different. She takes a whole different approach and looks at the whole horse as one, not just parts of the horse. I was very impressed with her approach, attitude and gentle nature. Catherine has kept in touch with me throughout the process and has put me in touch with other people who can help. Catherine has even offered to have my horse at her yard for 2 weeks so she can really work on her after I've had the vet out to give her the once over, which Catherine recommended. I love the way Catherine gives each horse the star treatment they deserve. This lady is very special and deserves to be nominated. That is very, very kind. Can't think who that is off the top of my head. Kat worked with my mare Ellie. Remember Ellie, who had turned into an angry and dangerous mare over a very short space of time. This happens a lot. This is very common as to when I'll get called when this occurs. Kat patiently examined and worked on Ellie and identified a slipped rib. This had been missed by vets on 2 occasions and I was at my wit's end. And again, that is literally how, you know, the hours or the days of the horses can be numbered by the time people find me. This particular lady had Guido, her stunt guy, Al, and Guido saw the mare and said, no, call Kat. So, you know, me and Guido have worked together a few times on horses behaving exactly like this. Both for different reasons, actually. Kat was calm, patient and confident in dealing with a very sore and angry horse. She was angry. Kat worked with me and Ellie. Net result, I got my horse back. Now, when I finally got sent a video, or was it pictures, of Ellie being ridden, I think by the daughter, out in a wheat field, it was just so wonderful to see. So wonderful to see. And I really appreciate that she's put there that Kat worked with me and Ellie, because, you know, sometimes we do have to change the way we are and the way we do things. So what happened with this particular mare was that she went to go for me and she wasn't going to get me and she wasn't going to hurt the owner either. But the owner reacted and tried to reprimand her for what Ellie was telling me off for. And I don't mind. The horse can scream and shout and do whatever the horse needs to do to be heard. But what I don't like and don't appreciate, and I say this to many a horse owner, is that your voice and your hand, especially at a point where you're feeling threatened or out of your depth, needs to be at its absolute minimum. So when it comes to a horse that is trying to overpower you or anything like that, just take yourself right back. Take yourself back to finding out what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how you're asking for it. And if the horse continues to react like this, like, I'm going to get you in my teeth and my front leg and my back leg all at the same time, that's okay. The only time that I really want to hear somebody shout or anything like that is when they've been hurt, when they're really hurt and they need to shout in the yard, to the yard, to get other people to notice. Otherwise, if you're shouting at the horse that don't want to hear it, there's no point to it. Don't need to hear it at all. So they've gone on and they've done great things, and I'm so pleased because she was such a lovely mare, and the change in her was that. So next one, Kat always goes far and beyond and never expects anything more. She is very passionate in what she does, and getting our animals back to full health and potential, highly recommended. Thank you. Catherine has converted me from a bit of a doubter on the subject. I have seen visible results in very short periods of time with all our horses she has treated. Catherine always leaves me with a lot of exercises for me to carry out before her next visit to speed up treatment. Catherine has on many occasions attended our horses when we have been a bit short on cash, and she has refused to take payment. She really does take pride in her work. I told you I'd get tearful. And always has the horse's best interest as priority. You leave that one there and move straight on. Catherine has helped my horse through an intense rehabilitation program, and she is now sound and happily ridden. Kat has been instrumental, just getting a little message come through there. Kat has been instrumental in the process, and I'm grateful for her help and advice. Catherine is an excellent therapist who truly cares about her clients' horses. She truly cares! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Kat is an amazing therapist and treats all our horses at the riding school. She is kind and caring and always has the horse's best interest at heart. Kat is always my first port of call if any of the horses seem not quite right. After a treatment from her, they seem much happier. Her happy, bubbly nature always brings a smile to people's faces. She's a very special lady. How kind. Thank you. Catherine has done absolute wonders for many of my horses. She's exceptionally knowledgeable and always gives incredible results. Not only that, but she's a great person to have about, remaining professional, yet still a bloody good laugh. I wouldn't use anybody else. Thank you. Again, I don't really know who that is. Brilliant therapist, such a caring person, will go the extra mile to help you. She always gives her all for the love of the horse, which is my slogan. Oh, it says there, she always gives her all for the love of the horse is her slogan. She has fought for the rights of horses and in competition for many years. She goes over and above with her clients and works with vets to make some miraculous recoveries. Not sure who that is, whether that is a vet. Usually people find her when no one else can help, and her hands are like magic wands. Oh, I might know who that is actually. So yes, so that is, I think that was all. Some of the amazing people, my amazing clients that have and do become friends, because we all want the same thing, the same one thing at the end of the day. So that is just some of my testimonials of people that had nominated me for the Equestrian Business Award. So thank you. I do believe that we were runner-up out of 4, so I think there was like 3,000 or so different nominations, and for my category there at the Business Awards, we were runner-up. It was a great night. I went with my partner, got absolutely sloshed, got absolutely lost in the hotel. It was so confusing, this hotel. So yeah, our table, people didn't arrive because they were caught on the motorway or something, and then other tables were coming over and going, oh, do you not want that bottle of wine? And they're like, no, it's for people that apparently are still stuck on the M25, and they're well, we're out of here anyway. Or suddenly you notice there was maybe 3 bottles of different sorts of wine, and then suddenly you've only got 2 of the same sort, so people didn't like that wine on their table and they were swapping it. And then we thought, oh well, there was a spare bread roll hanging around for like the other 6 seats or whatever, so my partner took one of the other bread rolls, and then somebody come over and said, don't eat their bread roll because they're on their way, and I was like, well, their wine has already been nicked, so it was a really, really good night. For the party, it was great. So anyway, onwards guys, thanks for listening, and again, thank you for all my amazing clients and for those uplifting comments and nominations. Very, very, very kind. Much appreciated. Au revoir. Onwards.